Kia ora, ko Wirangi Whaitiri Pākehā Parata tōku ingoa. No Porirua hau, engari ka whakapapa au ki Rongo Whakaata, Ngāti Kainganuku Wararapa me Ngāti Ronu. Kia ora, my name is Wirangi. I chose architecture because I had a passion for design and creative side of university. Couldn't really do the reading and writing at school, so I found a passion in architecture that kind of drew me to a new kind of aspect of creativity. We had to design a memorial for the Erebus disaster. The design was based off a few Māori narratives. One of the main ones was a kuia in the bush. So the idea behind that was that the karanga became a big part of the whole design, calling back all the lost spirits that went over on the Erebus disaster, calling them back home. In this architecture assignment, we were asked to design a memorial to honour the victims of the fatal airplane crash that happened in 1979 when an Air New Zealand flight struck the slopes of Antarctica's volcanic island, Mount Erebus. I called my design for the Erebus Memorial Mauri, which in Te Ao Māori is the life essence inherent in all living things. The assignment asked us to locate our design on the hillside on the edge of the Auckland Harbour. It looks out upon the volcanic island, Rangitoto. I decided to use the volcano in the distance to symbolise Mount Erebus. My design for the Mount Erebus Memorial represents a kuia, or a female elder, calling to the spirit world. Her call, the karanga, provides the medium by which the living and the dead of the manuhiri, or visitors, can unite with the living and the dead of the tangata whenua, the people of the land. The step garden I designed cascading down the hillside represents her korowai, her feathered cloak. The memorial I designed at the top of the hill represents the sacred huia feathers in the kuia's hair. In Te Ao Māori, huia feathers are revealed as a symbol of nobility and honour. For some iwi, the huia feathers is a symbol of peace, the raukura. The steep hillside of my design is crisscrossed by a series of architectural steps and ramps that represent strings uniting the two sides of her korowai together. Her korowai represents a foundation to receive the seeds for the future. Her tears nourish the seeds. And as she gazes at Rangitoto in the distance, the sunlight striking the seeds in her korowai fulfills a promise from the past and a hope for the future. Bringing Māori traditions into a more contemporary light is something that would be a main driver for me. Talking to mainly Māori Pacific communities, I think university is a good pathway in life to pursue. I know it can be hard at times to actually leave families to move to a city like Wellington, but it's given me a chance to kind of express myself in a different way from secondary school. And it's just an opportunity for anyone to actually make something in their life or go further. But yeah, it's been good for me. So I want to be able to give back to a community, give back to even my own marae back home, so that people can kind of learn from that. People can kind of see, oh yeah, well that's a good pathway to go down. Maybe I can do that as well.